Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all for joining. We're here for our quick pop in. It's going to be a quick pop in before we kind of get started with our day here. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Let's go ahead and get into our quick show here. I pulled a few topics so that we can kind of go over. I hope you guys are, again, like I said, having a great day. Let's go ahead and get into the show. All right. We're going to start it off with, of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's start it out with Ben Crump responding to the governor and everybody coming after him, trying to say that he is race baiting and making this Nolan Wells case about racial negativity, that he's rage baiting everyone. I don't think he's doing that. I think he's trying to get answers and he's closing in on whatever he needs to close in on, and they're getting nervous about it. But let's go ahead and play what he had to say. Shout out to ADR 1600. Let's go.
The United Cajun Navy had told to Nancy Grace, and it was reported in People magazine. Activists and investigators said they were told the same thing, that Nolan was found face down, fully clothed. And so I said that is significant to us, because if that's true, then when did he put on his shirt? All the photographs we saw in the videos, he was shirtless with just swimming trunks on. And so we were saying, who knows when he put on the shirt? Somebody knows something. People know something about why Nolan Wells is dead. I mean, there were 300, 400 people out there. Look at all the people on the video. You mean this 18-year-old superbly fit college football player drowns, as you want us to believe, and nobody sees anything? I mean, it flies in the face of common sense. And so Governor Tate Reeves then takes to the press to accuse me and Reverend Al Sharpton of causing racial tensions in Mississippi, because we continue to say we're not going anywhere until we find out what happened to Nolan Wells. And then he says, well, Attorney Crump was caught in another lie. And I'm like confused. And he says, because the United Cajun Navy said that Crump is misconstruing our words. We don't misconstrue our words, or whatever they tried to say about him being face down, fully clothed when they found him. And so, April, we came with receipts. And we said, Governor Tate with Nina Simone song playing, her iconic song about Mississippi playing in the background. Governor Reeves Tate, where is the lie? We have the interview of Nancy Grace and the president of the United Cajun Navy talking about they found Nolan face down, fully clothed. And so I think what they're trying to do is distract us. So our response was very direct, that no. It can't be a lie if we're quoting his exact words and we have the evidence of him saying it. Cannot be a lie. The United Cajun Navy had told to Nancy Grace, and it was reported in People magazine. Activists and investigators said they were told the same thing, that Nolan was found face down, fully clothed. And so I said that is significant to us, because if that's true, then when did he put on his shirt? All the photographs we saw in the videos, he was shirtless with just swimming trunks on. And so we were saying, who knows when he put on the shirt? Somebody knows something. People know something about why Nolan Wells is dead. I mean, there were 300.
Okay, so we heard that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. They're trying to deter this investigation, and they don't want them investigating, because like I said, it's covering up those that are involved in this case, which would be Nolan's friends, allegedly. Okay, that's who's alleged to be involved. I want to play a little bit of this Nancy Grace as well. Nancy is on their ass too, y'all. I love it. Nancy is on their ass. Let's get into Nancy Grace. Shout out to Nancy.
Lord in heaven, what is wrong with people? if this were your child, wouldn't you want to know what happened? He goes out with friends. They all come back. He's dead. I don't understand the hate directed toward Nolan's family and to everyone looking for answers. At this hour, I don't think anyone is guilty, but I do know that there is a conflict in the stories, and we are not stopping until we know what happened to Nolan Wells. So you can send all the hate and vitriol you want. Have at it. Dear Lord in heaven, what is...
Nancy said we stand on y'all ass till we find out, baby, what happened to Nolan. And that's what we are. That's what we asking for, right? That's all we want is answers. That's all we want is answers. All right, let's keep going. Chris Hansen, you guys. Chris Hansen weighs in on this situation. I wanted to play some of this for you guys as well. All right. Everybody has their theories of what they feel happened to Nolan. I've given y'all 100 theories I feel that I think may have happened to him. Of course, none of us were there, but some things just make sense. You put two and two together, and I mean, damn it, we gotta start somewhere. At the end of the day, nobody wants to talk. Everybody's lawyering up immediately when nobody even said they were a suspect or did anything. That's a red flag right there. If you're his friends, why wouldn't you want people to find out what happened to your friend? Why are you guys being so discreet and deleting things, deactivating? That's not what real friends do. If something tragically happened to your friend where their life is lost, you're going to go beyond, to find out what happened to them and not be attacking his mom. I didn't like how Tristan attacked Nolan's mom in the interview with Officer Race Batum Tatum. I didn't like that shit either. This how she don't know me. That's irrelevant. You guys are distracted by the fact your friend is not here. You're more so worried about Nolan's mama knowing you and why she's saying she didn't know you versus finding out what the fuck happened to Nolan, right? So let's go ahead and get into this. Shout out to the Daily Play. Chris Hansen weighs in on the Nolan Wells case. He said that somebody knows something. So we're going to play it from a Caucasian perspective. Okay, since they're saying it's about race. Let's go.
Family hiring Ben Crump because they want answers. I get that. Right? I totally do. And that's their right to do that. But, the other question I have, Megan, is that, this wasn't an island where you could duck over to the crab shack or grab a fish sandwich or hang out or, there was a campground or anything. There's nothing there. So I don't think that he planned to spend the night. And there's no other missing human with whom he could have spent it, even if they had some cockamamie plan to build a campfire and have a romantic evening and get picked up in the morning. There's no ferry in and out of there. So at some point, he had to want to get off that island. I think, a toxicology report, which always takes weeks longer than the initial autopsy, will explain if, he had a lot to drink or very little to drink. Nobody has, at least that I've seen, said that he was drunk or overserved or incapacitated. In the rush to get out of there on many boats, could he have slipped, fallen, hit his head? He wasn't going to try and swim back to the mainland. That's 10 miles. So that's I think what's fueling some of this stuff is that there's no logical explanation that I have seen as to why Nolan would stay on the island and miss the last boat out of there.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's the second part that I agree with. That changes it because we do know why he stayed behind. At least according to
what a shocking surprise. An 18-year-old guy wants to chat with a girl. Oh my God. Of course. There's no other motive for it. Every 18-year-old boy on the planet who's in that situation, surrounded by cute bikini-clad girls, is going to want to talk to one of them. That's their job.
Absolutely.
Right? That's their job.
Especially if you feel like you got one on the line. Well, exactly. It's like it sounds like he may have
think of the mood. Think of the mood here. And I don't know whether it was Katie or anybody else. I'm certainly not suggesting anything untoward or questionable about this young lady. They're all out there having fun. You remember what it was like to finish up high school, get ready to go to college.
He made a very good point. That's something I didn't think about when I gave my analogy before. There are no restaurants out there. I hear there are no bathrooms or places like that. So people are out there. A lot of people who have boats probably have like bathrooms or something on their boat if they need to use the bathroom. But think about Nolan being out there. Like, where's he going to get something to eat being out there for hours and hours at a time, especially if you're swimming? Everybody knows when you're swimming makes you extra hungry, right? Thirsty, hungry. So if all of his stuff was on the boat, I'm pretty sure they had drinks, food, whatever on the boat that he was coming in on. Why would he say, oh no, I'm going to stay behind without even a concrete way of getting back or having food or water? It's hot out there, mind you. They said it was very hot out there. Correct? We got to look at all of the clues and points in this situation. I personally, I wouldn't want to stay somewhere without one, my phone. Okay, let's start there. I would not want to stay somewhere without my phone. 2, not a place to use the bathroom. Okay, like 3, not a place to go once I get hungry after getting in and out of the water swimming to get me something to eat, right? To go for shelter, to get out of the sun a little bit. Y'all know they go get in the water, then they get back on the boat to get out of the sun, and whatever the case may be. But out there, they're saying there was no restaurants, there's no bathrooms, there's no stop place, no little rest stops or nothing like that. It's just an island where people take their boats, go swim and hang out on the water. They get back on their boats to chill out, drink, do whatever they're doing. I don't see him staying there, one, without his phone and without his backpack, without everything he came there with. I'm pretty sure he packed snacks and things like that. So for him to leave everything and say, okay, guys, y'all go ahead and go back. I'm just going to stay here, keep my phone. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Let's keep going.
College, you go back to school, you're an athlete, you're a football player, you're a stud, you look great, feel great, you had a couple of beers, you're just enjoying your life. But something happened between the time that boat left, the boat that he had arrived on, the boat that apparently had the bilge problem, and the rest of the boats leaving. And I know those situations where those raft ups occur are chaotic, but I can't think of a way, and it frustrates me. And I did some reporting on this before coming on, knowing you're going to want to talk about it. I can't figure out why this young man either stayed behind or was left behind.
Okay. So as you guys can see, Chris Hansen, he is weighing in on saying the same thing I feel. Shit, I don't understand why Nolan would want to stay behind, leaving all of his stuff, including his phone, on a deserted island where it's 10 miles away from land, from where he needs to be to get back to home. I don't see why he would want to do that, regardless to them having other friends there. Y'all know they said that each boat has a certain amount of weight that can be on it. All of them came in 8 to 10 to 12 people deep on each boat. Like, everybody is accounted for on each boat. It's just weird to me why he would just go out there and say, hey, y'all, just go back. I'm going to stay here for this girl. Keep my phone, keep my book bag. Regardless, I don't have no food or anything else out here. Like, what were they expecting him to do? It just doesn't make sense. Their alibis are starting to fall through, including the boat being something wrong with the boat. We already heard the grandpa for Wyatt saying that nothing was wrong with the boat. They never got a call for that. They didn't even want the, Cajun Navy or the people to come out and check the boat. They didn't even want them people to come out, right? Clearly, we heard some things in the background saying, Nolan, are you okay? Oh, my God. We heard this Bart guy saying stuff in the background. They said Bart wasn't even in town, but then we hear Bart talking on the video. It's just crazy. I feel like all of their alibis are caving in. I think they're getting scared, and they're trying to do these interviews to make it really hiding in plain sight, to say, oh, they're saying that we weren't saying anything before, we're quiet, so now we're going to talk to make it look like we're not guilty of something that everybody think that we're guilty of. And it's just crazy. All right, let's get into Judge Mathis and his perception of this Nolan Wells case. He's been speaking out as well, so we appreciate him. He's a judge. So we're going to listen to his perspective on that as well. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. All right, I watch a lot of Art of Dialogue. He has a lot of great interviews. If you guys haven't watched any, please get over there and check him out. And again, shout out to him. Let's go.
So it was actually bruises behind his neck.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, what else? Why is it only there in the back of your neck, which is coincidentally how you drown somebody? You put their head in the back of the neck and not let them up, and they try and push up, but you got the head down, so the head bruises in the back of the neck because somebody tried to hold it down or did hold it down.
That's a great point. If they're going to rule drowning, then we got to figure out how the fuck he drowned. If they're going to keep saying drowning, right? If they're saying he drowned, how did he drown? Because from what we hear from his parents, Nolan was a great swimmer. Nolan, they're saying, knew how the island was, the drop-offs in that island. So he was not going to go in a space that he knew was going to go from 3 to 5 feet deep, dropping to 30 feet deep, because that's what they said on the island. That's how the island was. You can go from 5 feet and then it'll drop real quickly to 30 feet. So they were saying he knew where not to go. He was a great swimmer. So how did he drown? Did someone hold his head or neck under the water? There were several of those guys out there. We did hear that there was some type of altercation and that Nolan was fighting Wyatt. I told you guys the other day, someone who says that they know for sure and I'm just saying, I'm repeating what was said, that Nolan got into a fight with Wyatt, and Nolan appeared to be winning this fight. So they all jumped in and started jumping Nolan. So what's to say that they didn't grab him by the back of the hair, because he does have an afro, grab him by the back of the hair and hold his head underwater, while this fight was going on, and he could have drowned that way if he drowned, right? But they're saying that there's a discoloration on the back of the head, which we know they tried to say, no, that's from when they were trying to do the autopsy where they had his head propped up. Yeah, I don't think that would cause it unless you slammed his head back there, right? If you slammed his head on that little piece that they put behind your head to prop it up in order to do the autopsy, maybe it will be a mark back there. But I don't think if you're placing him up there, putting that behind his head for that type of discoloration that they were talking about, it's a huge, deep bruise. No, I don't see that happening. And the fact that they removed all of his inside parts, including the neck area, that's very suspicious to me as well. Because why not send that? Why not send that? Did y'all put something around his neck? Let's keep going with Judge Mathis.
I'm only presenting the facts, and I only made the analogy to Emmett Till because it's the same optics. However, do I know whether it's the same? Do I know any of the factors that I'm suggesting is accurate? No, but I am making observations about the facts as I see them. And then I am, yes, speculating. And quite frankly, in the law, you're not supposed to speculate. You're supposed to have hard facts. But in this case, since nobody's given us any hard facts, we can't get into the information that we need, then yes, we're left to only speculate.
So it was actually bruises behind his neck.
Yes.
Y'all hear that? The bruises behind his neck. So that's Judge Mathis giving his take on what he feels happened, that somebody held his head down under the water forcefully, which could have caused that bruise. That's possible, right? That's a possibility. I didn't think about that. Okay. But since they're on this whole drama, what puzzled me was when they found Nolan's body immediately before any investigation was done, they immediately went to, oh, there's no foul play. How do you know that? You haven't even examined the body. You haven't even done an autopsy, nothing. You immediately went to, oh, it was a drowning. There was no foul play. How do you know that? Because of who he was with? So you guys came to this conclusion because y'all heard the names of who he was with and immediately says, oh, yeah, no, nothing happened to him. Nothing suspicious happened because he was with Warren, Wyatt, Bart, and all the other guys that was on the boat. Yeah, let's get out of here with that. I told you that all of these boys' parents are in very prestige positions in Mississippi. They all know each other. I hear that Bart's father, I found out last night, Bart's father, you guys, okay, the one that was telling Nolan to wake the fuck up in the video, Bart's father is a doctor at the same medical facility as Nolan's mom. Did y'all know that? Now I wonder if he's getting all of this negative, all these negative reviews as well. Like Nolan's mom, she just lost her son. Now we're hearing that Bart could have something to do with it. Are they targeting his father and giving 1-star reviews and negative reviews about him? And he's a whole doctor. Nolan's mom and Bart's father works at the same medical facility. So you guys are targeting this woman who's done nothing but ask for the truth about the underlying of her son. And you guys are giving 1-star review. And I said yesterday, I feel like half of the people that gave reviews probably never even went to the same doctor's office that this lady works at. They're just targeting her and bullying her to shut up because of who this whole case could implicate. But it's a hot ass mess. It's a hot ass mess. Let's keep going. Nevertheless, shout out to our Art of Dialogue. Now, I want to play this to kind of lighten the mood. When I saw this guy is so damn funny, y'all. When I tell you he imitated Nancy Grace and this shit had me rolling. My husband was knocked out asleep last night and I was scrolling on my phone because I was still up a little bit looking at some new developments and stuff. And I ran across this video and it was all I could do to keep from waking my husband up laughing so damn hard. Y'all. Shout out to Hey Tony TV. He in this damn wig is sending me. he is reenacting Nancy Grace on her videos about this Nolan Wells case. Okay, he says so because as soon as Nancy Grace get on the case, it's already solved, and we gonna tune in every time her head pops up, and we sure are, right? because Nancy is damn sure on this case. Let's get into this shit. Oh my God.
Absolutely not. You mean to sit here and tell me that you don't know what happened to your wife on that camping trip? 2 people went on a camping trip, and only one is home.
Oh, I played the wrong one.
You know what I think? I think, based off of the evidence that I have combed through, that you took your wife on that camping trip. You unalived your wife on that camping trip, and you dumped her body. And if I could get to you,
not you,
and have you on this show to tell everybody that you did it, I could and I would. Because you know you did it. I know you did it. The world knows you did it. This is a textbook that is a tale as old as time. And I have spoken about many cases like this because they typically are the same with white people. You take your spouse on a trip. Your spouse either finds out.
I'm actually playing the wrong one. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Is this one it? Let me see if this one was it. Hold on.
Absolutely not. You mean to sit here and tell me that you don't know what happened to your wife?
Hold on. Yo, hold on. Hold on. Let me play this one. Hold on. He got the wig though. Why did I pull the wrong one? I'm gonna come back to it, y'all. But anyway, y'all follow him. Hey, Tony TV. He is funny as hell with this damn Nancy Grace. Lord, I'm gonna have to spin the block on the video. But y'all, did he not nail Nancy Grace? I was cracking up. You did. That's the way she be. Let's move on. I'm gonna spin the block though, because I'm gonna probably hit y'all later. All right, but let's go ahead and get into the next thing. Child Leandria Johnson, y'all. What is going on, Leandria? Y'all know she has been in the news several times for this DUI stuff. Leandria definitely needs to get off the internet. Okay, I'm not sure who's still booking her to come and sing at their church. The way her mouth is, I already told y'all. She was supposed to be singing at some type of Kojic convention some years ago, and Marvin Winans blocked it and said they did not want her to perform after she was on live drunk and smoking and cussing and carrying on, which is, you know, that's something they're going to do if they see that. Like, they're like, yeah, we don't want you to come and sing at our church. But anyway, she's carrying on again here, and a lot of people are like, okay, Leandria, you're spiraling again. We're not sure what's going on with her, but she decided to cuss Marvin Winans out in another video because he blocked her from singing at a Kojic convention that she was booked to sing at. But like I said, she's had several DWIs and out in public, drinking while in public as well. She's been locked up a few times for it. I really want her to get the necessary help she needs before she ruins her career, right? Because a lot of people are really kind of getting sick of. I looked at the comments. I said, oh, dear God. The people are going in on Leandria. Let's go ahead and get into it, though, okay? Shout out to Clips. Be funny.
This, don't fucking play with me.
Ooh.
All right? Don't fucking play with me.
Yeah.
Well, praise the Lord, everybody. Hey, I don't bother nobody. And I leave everybody alone. But you got somebody on live on TikTok saying this and saying that, like, Normally, I would just leave. I leave it alone, but nah. At the end of the day, August 2nd, it's not gonna be a date, and it's not gonna be what it is. And then we had a conversation about it. You know that it's not gonna be a date, and everything is gonna be what it is, and we was gonna move it. You know that. So why you got your little goon on the phone saying whatever? And let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you like this: don't fucking play with me. All right? Don't fucking play with me.
She really needs to get off the internet, right? I'm starting to think maybe it's more than alcohol at this point. All right, I can't pinpoint what it might be, but it's damn sure got to be more than alcohol, because she continuously, like, she chain smokes cigarettes like it's nobody's business, child. She keep a Cool or Virginia Slim between them fingers. You hear me? And she definitely drinks that brown hard liquor. I've seen her on live several times, and I'd be like, Leandria, girl, get off live. This is not becoming. She has a gift that's just beyond, right? They call it a gift without repentance, child. I've been to church. Okay, I know what it's called. She has a gift that's just beyond, right? She can sing the walls down, but it's just something, I don't know, that she may be going through personally. I know she was saying something about one of her family members passed away or something, and that's something that she kind of turned to drinking to kind of, I guess, ease that pain. But it's like at some point you make enough money from all of the tours and stuff that you be on, I'm sure. Go get the help you need. Go get the help you need before people really cancel you out and you won't be able to sing anywhere and make money. It would be a shame. She is so talented. She is so talented. I always say the same thing about Keke Wyatt. Not that she's on drugs or anything, but it's her behavior that's keeping her back from being great. And the same thing is happening with Leandria. Enough is enough. People are tired of seeing you hop on the damn internet and cussing people out and telling them, get the fuck out of here. Like you are, you're singing about God. It's like you're, it's very contradicting. It's contradicting to see you up there like singing down, people jumping around and like praising God when you're singing, and then you get on the internet and you cussing more than anybody that's not a church person. It's crazy. Clearly she's drunk.
Well, praise the Lord, everybody. Hey, I don't bother nobody.
Girl, you bothering me. Y'all let me know. We ain't gonna stay on it. We just played it for you, honey. That she started out cussing. Okay, leave her the F alone. I was like, oh, okay, girl. Let's get into somebody else who I feel might be drunk or on something. Cause baby, I was like, this damn Clarissa Shields, you and Leandria must be day drinking together. Cause baby, when I saw this right here, and then she tried to throw some shade, I was like, okay. So Clarissa Shields said that she doesn't know many Remy Ma songs while giving props to female rappers after dropping a freestyle. I wouldn't even call it a freestyle, but she looked crazy. This wig looked crazy. She looks like a ghetto Thundercat sitting here. But then you always, every interview, every time you go live, you got to mention Remy. It's giving you very much so bothered with her. You got papoose, according to you. So why is it every time you go live, you got to talk about Remy Ma? She ain't thinking about you. She ain't talking about you. When she do interviews, your name is not in her mouth or on her lips. But let's get into Clarissa, child. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk.
All platforms, run your mouth.
Oh, I just actually signed up to Spotify. I'm going to play right after this. Can you give me a little freestyle?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Wait, do you want to hear freestyle or what?
Right now.
Oh, Lord.
Of the song Run Your Mouth?
Yeah, or, spit some bars, or freestyle on Chris Sideboard.
Oh, some bars that I got? Let me think about something.
Oh, okay. On the spot.
See, now you think I'm papoose. I'm not
No.
papoose.
I know who you are. I know who you are.
See. Let me think. Okay, we got that one. I got so many. I don't even know which one to come at you with.
Come on.
Back down from no bitch. I want the smoke, laughing at your goofy hoes daily. No joke. She mad that I'm paped up and her silly ass broke. Get up off your ass and get some motherfucking money, hoe. Wishing bad on me is funny. Why? Because it's not gonna work. Running circles on you bitches. Y'all can't keep up. Try to give you bitches a chance. She fucked it up. Calling me ugly as old. You know I'm fine as fuck. Said you wish I lose already. Don't get your hopes up, bitch.
Yeah, let's go. There she is, the mother effing quote.
I'm mad he hyping up this bullshit, right? What kind of drugs you on? We need to drug test you because that was not no good freestyle. Like, cut it out.
Man.
Hell no.
Move out the way, Lil Kim. Move out the way, Foxy Brown. There's a
What they need to move for? That was not no freestyle.
new star in town. There's some old school ones. That's my era right there. You know about Lil Kim
This freestyle was definitely on the spectrum. I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there. All right.
and Foxy Brown.
First of all, I love Lil Kim. I love Foxy Brown. I love Eve. They're like,
Oh, yes.
oh, and then of course up in the new era we got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Lotto.
Remy Ma, you like Remy?
I don't know many of her songs, so no, I can't say that.
Okay, my bad.
No. All platforms, right?
You know her song, bitch. She got a hot one out right now. Okay. She just got a new song out right now that's hot. And you know, because you still be low-key following her on your little dummy page. You watch everything she do because every motherfucking thing she wear, you go put it on. So you know exactly what she got going on. You know her song. You could tell she hate her because look at her face when he mentioned Remy Ma. You trying to be her. You trying to be her. You really are. You really, really are with your non-rapping ass.
In your mouth.
Oh, I just actually signed up to Spotify. I'm going to play it right after this. Can you give me a little freestyle?
Yeah.
I got
Let's hear it
again, y'all. Sorry.
Wait, do you want to hear a freestyle or what?
Right now.
Of the song Run Your Mouth?
Yeah, or, spit some bars or freestyle on Chris
Oh,
Sideboard.
some bars that I got. Let me think about something.
Oh, okay. On the spot.
See, now you think I'm Papoose.
See, if that had been Remy Ma and he said, hey, bust a freestyle, she'd have went right into it. A real lyricist, they ain't got to sit there and think about it and be stalling, right? Just like a real singer. Somebody tell you to sing, you bust out singing. You ain't got, oh my God, I gotta go drink some tea, or I gotta go do this. So, girl, bye. You supposed to bust right on into that freestyle.
I'm not
No.
Papoose.
I know who you are. I know who you are.
See. Let me think.
Remy
Okay,
would have
got
been
that
done
one.
rapping by now. Remy would have been done to freestyle by now. She's still sitting there with her slow ass. Let me think about it. Girl, bye.
I got so many. I don't even know which one to come at you with.
Come on.
Back down from no bitch. I want the smoke, laughing at you goofy hoes daily. No joke. She mad that I'm paped up and her silly ass broke. Get up off your ass and get some motherfucking money, hoe. Wishing bad on me is funny. Why? Because it's not gonna work. Running circles on you bitches. Y'all can't keep up. Try to give you bitches a chance. She fucked it up. Calling me ugly as old. You know I'm fine as fuck. Said you wish I lose already. Don't get your hopes up, bitch.
Yeah, let's go.
Cheap ass Party City weed. That shit stringy as a mug. Looking like a damn, looking like a broke down girl. I don't even go there. She look a hot ass mess. A hot ass mess. Looking like damn, what's his name? Wesley Snipes from Tu Wong Fu in the damn movie. That's what your ass look like with that damn wig on. Holiday Heart sitting up here trying to damn rap. Get your ass off here, girl. Let's get you out of here. I can't take no more. She looking just like Holiday Heart. Let's get on to the next one, child. A hot ass mess. Let's move along from that. I hope y'all enjoyed that selection, child, because I sure didn't. Remy, get in here, honey. We need you to respond. Okay. Let me start some shit on the internet right quick. Let me start an internet beef between Clarissa and Remy right quick. All right, let's get into this clip from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, this is a hot ass mess too. Y'all know this dude George that they're trying to say was sleeping with Shamia, which is supposed to be her friend who gave this donation or whatever. George is responding to these allegations of he and Shamia sleeping together. He's backpedaling on the fact that he's saying he did not sleep with Shamia. So let's get into this mess. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room.
How you doing?
I'm George.
The hell
She
you got
said
on?
that you and I had a sexual relationship.
History, yeah. And I said that you said that when you met her, you had to pay her.
Oh my God.
Now,
Well,
do you remember saying that?
Oh Lord.
I would have never said that because number
But
one,
you said it at your event.
I never. No. No.
But even if he said it, he didn't say it in a way where she got to give me some pussy to get some money. That's not what he meant.
No.
What was said, George?
No. I did say a joke at my event. I remember I was licked. It was a joke at my event. I was licked. You know what I'm saying? But I do know. I don't even know.
This makes sense. This
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay, so-
Angela was not lying. So, because you could have said a joke.
Angela is vindicated.
Delusions on delusions on delusions. For Drew to say Angela has been vindicated. It's just not adding up.
Please tell these people that your husband did. Are you George?
Nah.
I'm George.
Please tell these people that your husband did not go into nobody's hot pocket.
He did not.
Not hot pocket.
He did not go into Shamia's hot pocket, okay?
He said it on the mic at a charity event. She looked so good, I had to pay her.
Ooh.
That's not what George said. George said, Shamia, about how much you got to pay her. I used to do team bonding events for George's attorney's office. That's it.
It's not a charitable donation.
I'm out here. Yeah.
I mean, George do kind of fit the bill of the type of dudes you like, Shamil. So maybe he kind of upped that check amount because you kind of gave him a little bit more whining and grinding, allegedly.
Come close. George looked like he paid for the hot pocket.
Ooh, baby, that's a pretty little Tinkerbell. After seeing him and seeing her, this is about money. There's no way you was with that little pudgy bald head man.
Not pudgy bald head.
Because you love him. It is not that much love in America.
But K. Michelle, your husband ain't fine either, right? Because why he look like Grimace off down Sesame Street? Your husband look like Grimace. So why the fuck is you talking about? Why you talking about your husband? Because your husband damn sure ain't fine. He just a dentist out here. He making sure that you got them big ass horse teeth for free.
Can we agree that this has been tabled?
Every time we table something and every time we try to rebuild, I get ambushed.
I would love for us to get to a respectful space, but even just
Please tell these
she says, oh, I would like to accept an apology or move forward, but she just gonna stab me in the back. I'm not calling asking about tea on any of y'all. I don't need to call around.
It's not around my.
Okay.
I walked out the door. I ain't go far.
Okay.
I walk next door.
All right.
Y'all be just as short as Angela's heels.
Baby,
I'm not gonna play with my Michelle Obama's.
She says, oh,
baby, them kitten heels are sitting in me. Give me with the kitten heels. What y'all think about that? I don't know. Like I said, there have been rumors that Shamia Child, she been dick hopping and walk dropping down there in the Atlanta streets, honey. So I don't know what to believe, but George does fit the bill of the type of dudes that Shamia appears to be attracted to. I mean, look at her now husband. He's not as big as he is, or pudgy like they called him, but she do like him chocolate, you know, and bald headed. So maybe she rubbed his head and grinded on him a little bit for him to up that check from maybe 20,000 to 30,000, right? You know, good wop will make the money go up. That's all I know. Now, not that I've been out here on no prostitution type of shit, but I'm just saying, you know, when you got good niggas will spend a little coin or two, right? But let's move along, honey. I ain't counting your bags out here. Get it how you get it, girl. I don't know. All right, so let's get into this next piece, honey. We about done. So after this, we got one more topic. Yeah, y'all know, y'all, when you sitting on a good throne over there, honey. You sitting on a good mound over there, honey. Make a nigga want to go in his wallet a little bit more. I mean, at least mine don't shit. But anyway, not to put my business out there. I didn't know I've been over here for 20-something, almost 20 years now. Okay, same man. I'm just saying. He damn sure going his wallet if I ask, so I'm doing something right. But anyway, it ain't about me. No Chaser TV. Shout out to you. So as you guys can see here, Ashley Brown, who you guys just saw, that was dressed like the fairy, George's wife, has responded, okay, to Angela, okay? They're neighbors, as we now know. They've already talked about it on TV. So she says, girl, you still ain't vindicated. Be careful joking around Angela, child. Said it's a sworn testimony at this point. So let me find out y'all about to lawyer up on Angela, child. You can't afford no more, honey. You already what? About 4 foreclosures deep in them houses you purchased. So you might not want to be putting, you know, Charles in that type of financial strain because you out here running your mouth. It's really not your business who Shamia is sleeping around with, right? If she's sleeping with George, it has nothing to do with you. Worry about who Charles is out here chasing, right? So she goes on to say that I see the landscaping and paint crew being busy though. Ooh, let me find out the landscaping and the paint and the the paint crew been creeping up in the house talking about they want a bottle of water, but they've been in there too long. Y'all know what that means. But so maybe the neighbor saw something, child, because they do live beside each other. So maybe when Charles is away, Angela will play. We don't know. Let's move on, girl. All right, so let's get into this last clip. We got a season finale sneak peek. We're gonna go ahead and share with you guys for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know the reunion is approaching. I cannot wait. All right. Hold on, let me do that. I cannot wait for this finale, honey, to come on. What is it? August I'm gonna give y'all the right date. August the 9th. Hold on. Give y'all the right date. Yep, August the 9th is when Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion comes on. So I will be watching and covering it. Okay, because y'all know it's gonna be good. I will be covering it. Shout out to 273 watching me. All right, OMG, shout out to OMFG Reality TV. Let's get into it. So here's a sneak peek for season 17, episode 17 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The season finale, of course, comes on Sunday, or this Sunday rather, 8/7 Central. So let's get into what they're gonna be doing, child.
I'll be right back. Okay.
It's a little warm in here. Child, you want to try one? I brought you one to try.
Finally? I mean, after a freaking year of us begging.
But how you turn out? Don't do me like that. Just hit the first button. Is it hitting you where it needs to hit? Oh my God.
God dang, this thing's strong, man.
They got a loud motor.
It does like it has other uses.
Yes,
Okay, so it looks like Angela came out with her own fans. That's a good investment with it being hot as balls outside. I mean, you want a good fan. Shit, I brought 3 of them with me on vacation because, baby, I don't like to sweat. So shout out to her. It does sound a little loud, and it looks like it does blow like a real strong wind upon you when you hot. So that's great. Of course, y'all know the girls going to always criticize anything you do. There's Phaedra. Oh, it's got a loud motor on it. Girl, get out of here.
Ooh, this bitch was snatched up my hair.
Oh, no. The fan is eating the hair.
I gotta send it back to the lab. I need to put a warning label on there. She had it too close to her wig.
Ooh. Girl.
Uh-oh. I can't. You ain't tricking.
Ooh, it sounds like we finna dance. I want to see.
Doing great.
There he go, Grimace. Look at that hair. K. Michelle talking about somebody's husband. Look at her husband.
Y'all, we're gonna turn it up.
All right now.
The beautiful.
Is that Duran Bernard? I love him. Shout out to Duran.
Talented. K. Michelle.
Thank you. I'll be right back. Okay.
So y'all got a chance to see K. Michelle husband. But so it looks like they're at some type of event. K. Michelle's getting ready to perform, which you know she's gonna sing down. You say what you want to say, she's batshit crazy, but when it comes to her getting on the stage and singing down, she gonna always deliver. So shout out to her on that. Again, the reunion will be on August the 9th, Sunday, 8/7 Central. So you guys watch. And even if you don't, I'm gonna cover it and show you all the clips and all the highlights on that. Okay, so we'll review the reunion as we always damn do. But we're gonna go ahead and end this video, you guys. If I have time today, I'll be popping back in. Most of my videos be pop-ins. Okay, I ain't gonna be able to do long ones because, as you guys know, I am on vacation. So I did promise that I would, if I have some downtime or some free time, that I would check in with you guys and keep y'all updated on what's going on, because I am still checking. All right, but let's get back to my main screen. Hope y'all enjoyed this quick pop in this morning. Got y'all laugh on, honey. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a great time. But y'all enjoy your day. For those of you that work, honey, get through the day. Don't let anybody piss you off. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hype up this video as well. Check me out on all publications under Caramel Rail. Also check out our backup channel, Rail's World. And yeah, we will see you guys on the next one. Shout out to my Top Flight Moms for doing an awesome job. Shout out to all the content creators. Shout out to all of the Caramelians in the chat as well as in the bushes. We had over 200 and something watching today. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all for coming over and supporting. Until the next video, we're going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Till the next one. Bye.